Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Michael, many congratulations. What a way to kick off your title defence. Just sum up your emotions after that match.
No, I feel good. It's the game that I needed, I think. Being 2-1 down after missing a couple of darts 72 to be 2-0 up. But then, yeah, it was nice to show that I've still got the fight. I still know how to battle back from wins. And yeah, the last 7 or 8 legs there, I think I played okay and managed to get the job done. It was just 5 darts at double. I could have made it a lot easier to win that last set 3-0. But no, I'm happy. I've got nice 11 days off now, chilled out, and yeah, a lot of practice to put in.
Kevin threw everything at you in that match, particularly in the second and third set, but the way you responded must give you a lot of confidence.
This is why I love this event. It's set play. You can win as many things as he wants, 3-2, and going, like, if you play the match play and you're 9-5 down, you need one more leg, that's really hard. But being 2-1 down, you can still win 2 legs. As long as I win the third, I win the next set and you can win another 2. As long as I win the next one, I still win. And this is why I love this event and I love this format.
When we spoke to you at the media day a couple of weeks ago, you said you felt like everything was coming together for you in practice. Do you feel like that's the most comfortable you've been on the big stage for quite a while?
Yeah, I felt in a good rhythm. I know Kevin a couple of times being 2-all or 2-1 started to stop on the hockey a bit, but I just kept myself in great focus, what I know I've been doing. And a couple of key shots there was the 1-4-2, the 1-2-1, there was 83 and 2, the 65 was a key shot in 2 to win that the 4th set. And that's what I've been doing in practice. The 180s annoyed me because there wasn't as many what I've been doing in practice, but like I say, I've got 11 days now to put even more things right, and I'm looking forward to it now.
And today was your first time back at Ali Pali since your incredible win in January. What was it like walking through the building again and seeing your face on the champions wall?
Seeing my face was good. I know it disappointed me when I didn't see him in Wolverhampton, but this is the big one, this is the main one. When I did see it, like, it made me happy. I'm finally on that wall, but when I arrived here, I still got the same butterflies that I've got for the last 13 years, driving up the hill, walking through the door. And I'm so glad it was. I'm glad it wasn't even more pressure I put on myself, and just walking through, and yeah, when John shouted my name, the butterflies disappeared. I got the goosebumps as you've seen me doing, but yeah, I just settled in really well, and just, yeah, I'm thankful that I didn't teach myself, but I'm thankful it didn't happen to me. I didn't feel the nerves that I thought I would have felt.
And a lot of the headlines pre-tournament have focused on the likes of Luke Humphries, Michael Van Gerwen, but you're still reigning champion, you're still world number 1. Was that almost about proving a point tonight?
No, they can speak about them all they want, as long as you don't put the pressure on them. I'll just work behind, like, not closed doors, but I'll just work backstage, I'll do my own thing and probably sneak through. And I think you've seen for the last 5 years, if I win the first round match, I've been in the final every single time, so it's always good. It's that little confidence that I need, and you can speak about them all that you want.
Thanks, Michael. Well done.
No, you're welcome.
Michael, when you were 2-1 down, were there any demons upstairs starting to creep in? Obviously, the TV form's not been great, and then Kevin comes back at you. Was there any doubts?
No, the worst thing he did was give it the big one. I said it on the interview there. Schindler did it to me last year, being 3-1 up, and started jumping around. You see my reaction, and it's not the easy way to beat me, but just play like I did. Just be calm, be respectful, and I know people are going to give it large. I think I give it the big one. I checked the 1-4-2 because I knew it hurt him, but he was doing it in the wrong time of the game, and I'm just glad that fight come back, the hunger come back, and I think I proved it then for the next 7 or 8 legs what I can do.
Was there a different feeling coming back this year? Because last year, obviously, you were fresh off the Grand Slam win, where confidence isn't as it was. So was there a different feeling coming back?
No, exactly the same feeling. Driving up the hill, 13 years on, is still get the same goosebumps, the butterflies, and when John says my name, they all disappear. And I'm so glad when I was on stage I wasn't thinking about it. You're the defending champion, do this, do that, do that. I was up there just as Michael Smith, thinking it was my first time playing Cold Stomper. Just do things right and do the proper things. You've learned a lot over the years. Now put it in active and put it to the plan that you come here with. I didn't plan going 2-2 or 2-1 down. I planned to win, and yeah, the plan come all together.
I know when we spoke to you in the build-up that you were dreading, you didn't want to be the champion that failed on opening night. Did you ever have that nightmare in the build-up that would happen?
I don't think. I know everyone, like, in the studio said maybe I might be the player at risk, social media, whatever. But in my mind, I'm always confident, 100% confident. Never doubting myself, never do anything. I'm just here to play the game that I love, and I'm here to win. And it doesn't matter if I win 3-2, 3-0, 3-1, I'm still sat here doing an interview here, I'm still won. And now the beauty of it, I've got 11 days off where I get to work even harder. Practice with Nathan for 6 days to get both of us even sharper for his game plus my game when I come back. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to this now.
Michael, congratulations.
Cheers, Paul.
How much pressure was on that match? Was it one of the most pressurised matches you've been in?
There was no pressure whatsoever, and I can't stress it enough. I just went up there and just played like myself. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to put on a great show for the crowd, and I know, being a fan of me, I give a few heart attacks as well, a few little things. I don't do things easy. But that's why people like me. I do it the hard way, and yeah, but I always put on a great show, and that's all I thought about. No pressure about being defending champion or whatever. It was just me just winning the game.
You've talked about throughout the year you've maybe not put in as much effort as practice as you should have done. How's
zero.
it been the last few weeks?
No, since I won the Worlds, I was lucky to win Bahrain because I didn't pick up my darts and went straight there. And only for the Premier League, it can be an extra 2 days a week, practicing Wednesday, then playing Thursday, going straight into a Pro Tour Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or a European. Once that disappeared, you see my form fall off a cliff. It just literally just went. And the biggest kick up the backside that I needed was losing to Barney in the World Series finals, because it was a promise that I broke to myself that I'd never lose to him ever again. And I'm glad I did, because the day after I rang Nathan, I said, come on mate, we're both doing this, we're doing that. Our schedules work out exactly the same, let's get on the board together. And everything I'm doing in practice, everything he's doing in practice is all going sweet as a nut. It's just, I was struggling more on stage, trying to get my head around it. And the best thing about coming here is the biggest stage in the world. This is where you got to bring your game, you got to click into gear, and I think I did the last 7 or 8 legs.
Obviously you were playing on the first night, you know, got a long break until post-Christmas. Will you use that wisely?
Yeah, going straight home tonight, and then I'll drive to Nathan's tomorrow. 6 days with him, and then I don't know if he's leaving the 21st or 22nd, so I've either got 5 or 6. Get myself sharp, get him sharp as well, and yeah, it's in between that. I'll do some shopping, Christmas shopping, whatever, and just enjoy the time off. I've never had 11 days off from the Worlds ever, so it's just nice, and then I can come back fresh, recharged, and looking forward to staying here for another week and a half then.
Michael, on social media rather, people have jumped on you for swapping dart manufacturer for the Vegas thing. Does that make you more determined to come here and say, you know what, you said at the end of the match, I'm number one for a reason. Is that something in you, like, wants to show that again?
No, they can say all they want. They're sat at home playing on a keyboard while I'm stood on stage winning world titles, so I really don't care. And they're doing it for a reason, they're just jealous of what I'm doing. I left manufacturers for a reason. It wasn't because I won the Worlds. I left 2.5 years ago, I hadn't been noticing, so it wasn't something that it was overnight. And yeah, it's a struggle because I haven't practiced for the 10 months leading up to it. Like, the whole year I've just enjoyed being a world champion and world number one. Back in my mind, I know I'm going to be a 2 or 3 or 4, but I just wanted to enjoy my first ever, and that's all I wanted to do. I've done every commitment that there is, media, darts or whatever, but away from that I just want to be myself and enjoy it with my wife and kids. You're welcome.
Michael, that's probably one of the best performances we've seen from a defending champion on opening night. Did you expect to play that well, and did you expect Kevin to play as well?
No, I'm glad he played that well, because it gave me the boost that I needed, because that first set he didn't play great, neither did I, and I managed to walk with it, and then I think it was a 2-0 up or 2-1 up in the next one, and I thought, right, just make this 2-0 up, and then it's an easy thing. So I'm not glad that I missed, because I could have made my life a lot easier. But then he started battling, and yeah, I managed to find my game from somewhere, fight back, and yeah, it was good. It's just, I don't think it's the best performance from the defending champion, but it was good to not go out first round and have the worst Christmas ever, because the kids love darts, so it would have been hard to get it off the TV in the house, and I just would have been sat in the corner crying for about 3 weeks, I think.
How important was it to put down a marker as well to the rest?
I'm not bothered about markers, I'm just bothered about winning. If I did 110 average up there, I could have said, yeah, that's a marker. Stuff like for Michael, Gez, whatever, they speak about markers, they speak about all that. I'm just here to play a game that I love. I'm here to play a game of darts. Doesn't matter if I'm not good enough or I am good enough, I'm just here to play and have fun.
Michael, you and Kevin both averaged over 100 over 5 sets. Did you expect Kevin to drop off as the game went on, considering he's not played a match over this format before?
When he went 2-1 up, I just thought to myself, he's going to get better because his confidence is there. You have to raise your game now, because I don't think I was playing that well. I kept going like 140, 140, 57, and I was under pressure then to check a 164, 167, and it wasn't a nice feeling. And then I was like, now he's 2-1 up, you've got to find something. And luckily I did. I started finding the treble a lot more. I was leaving 1-2-1 or 100 after 9. I was leaving decent, not easy finish, but checkable finishes where I don't have to be perfect. I can miss a dart and hit a single and still have a shot. And at 2-all, I thought, right, he'll go now. And he did. In fairness, he did. It was just my own stupidity that I let him in at 2-1, missing 5 darts a double. But no, I proved why I won it last year. I proved that I've got a fight in the bottle.
You mentioned that 142 earlier. How much danger did you think you'd be in if that didn't go, with Kevin sitting on 24 in the final set?
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about missing, so I can't answer that question because I didn't miss. So I can't answer the question because he could have missed it as well. If I would have missed, say like treble and missed a double 11, he could have missed and I could have checked out. It's still the same thing, so I really can't answer that question.
A few weeks ago you played Richard Veenstra in the Player Championship finals and it wasn't a great performance. Did that add more pressure headed into Alexandra Palace to put down a mark and to remind everyone I'm still world number 1, still world champion, and I'm still a danger here?
I think even from the Grand Slam, I've been telling everyone what I'm doing in practice. I'm telling everyone that it's going great. I'm hitting 180s for fun. I'm hitting doubles for fun. My game's where it should be. I just never did it on stage. And I never once losing to James going out the group or losing to Veenstra and the players. Everyone went home and said, right, something's going wrong. I knew everything was going right. I knew everything. I just had to believe in it. And I've said it this morning, this afternoon, all the questions. There's no better place to do it on Ali Pali stage, and it's a stage that I've loved for the last 5 years.
Michael, thank you. Well done.
You're welcome, mate. Cheers.
Michael, before the second set, you want to practice start with your right hand. Was there any intention behind it? No,
that's something I do in my practice. Because I went treble, and I thought, no, it'd be funny for the cameras to say 180 left-handed, and it was one of them. I was trying to keep myself focused, but also not thinking too much of the game. It was I throw flights without throw darts without the flights on backwards. I do all that stuff. It's just something that instead of trying to put the pressure on myself, I was just trying to have fun, and I did it. I just wanted to have fun with the crowd. They would have seen a 180 left-handed, but it's one of them. It was just there was no intention behind it. It was just me just trying to not be putting myself under too much pressure.
Michael, there was a moment when Gavin had a finish and you gave him a fist bump. We asked him and he thought it was a little bit strange. What was the reason you
No, that was the second set, so I missed the 72 to go 2-0 up, and he had tops left and he was no near tops, he was no near tens. Held his, and then you see the next set, I went twice he's done this now, but he held his nerve on the double 5, and that was me saying to him, well done. I wasn't trying to put him off or nothing, that was me appreciating a good dart. And I think you've seen it when I told the crowd to shut up booing people. I've told Michael when he missed a 9 last year, unlucky pal, and that's just the way I am. I'm there to respect a good game. I'm there to respect a player. He's working his arse off. I'm working my arse off, and game meets game at the end of the day. I don't want him to miss because I want him to play well, and I want to play well. So there was nothing strange and nothing. What's that word? There was nothing, no malice in it. It was just me saying well done.
Michael, you've said going into this fight that you feel that there's a target on your back. Does that give you extra motivation?
The only target on my back is what you guys have put on it. I'm not really bothered. I'm just, like I just said last night, I'm here to play darts, and the only target I'm looking at is the treble 20 or the double 20 or double 16. That's all I'm bothered about. Social media, you guys, papers, TV, whatever, you can do that for all you want. I just keep myself focused and just focus about my job in hand, which is play darts.
Michael, when you drive into St Helens at the minute, it says home of the world champions, and obviously we know that St Helens haven't got the opportunity to kind of keep that World Cup Challenge crown. How much would it mean for you to keep that sign?
Yeah, when did I go? I went to Christmas markets on Wednesday, and I had to pick up a friend from near Ruskin, and the M6 for the Haydock Island was shut, so I had to go all the way to Wigan, come off round to Ashton, and it's the first time I've seen that on Wednesday. So I got a picture on my phone, and it's the very first time, so I'd love to do it again, and just because it's got the thing like I'd love to have it like this now, and I've got new stems coming in now. There's like 4 V's on it for Saints, I want to get rid of that. I just want to put 2 stars for myself, the 3 stars. So no, to go home now and have 11 days, have a chat with a couple of boys. I got a few messages off them tonight. Rushy rang me as well, asking for a favour, but no, yeah, like he always does. So I'm looking forward to going home and just having a chat with the boys.
Brilliant, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.